guys, welcome back. We are back in Therein Bookstore, and today we're working on the little cafe portion. I'm gonna tell you right now that gorgeous set piece thing with like the bakery goods and the coffee, it's gonna go. I just couldn't make it fit, and the colors weren't right, but it's a very cool piece of CC and I want to use it at some point. Now, the idea for this area is you would pay at the front register, you wouldn't pay here, and that's just mostly because I don't have a lot of space. So like, I had to be careful with how I was utilizing every inch of it. So you'll see me try this orientation, and then I try another one. I'm deleting coffee stands, yeah. And I do actually later go back in and add a menu board. I couldn't find it at the time and I got annoyed with it, so I was like, eh. So yeah, you'll see me try it over here, and then I'm finally going to use the orientation that I do use, which is facing that door that goes outside. I really like that espresso machine that doesn't have a base, just because I can pick out the counter. Initially I picked yellow, but I actually changed it to pink, because I felt like pink suited the area, and every other area in this like establishment has a bunch of different pastel colors, so I didn't want this to be solely yellow. I love that donut case. It's perfect. It's so good. And then I had to decide how much I was going to offer in terms of pastries. It's not supposed to offer too much. I actually like the idea that they get their pastries from the local bakery. As you can see, I was trying to fit counters and a table, and then I was like, alright, you know what, let's do it this way instead. And I think this orientation really is the best that I possibly could have used for this area, because it's tight. It is a tight area, and I could have stolen from the patio, but I really didn't want to do that. Yeah, you can see I was like, you know what, we're gonna go pink. Pink, pink, pink. And I've eliminated a lot of the things. I put that sprinkles thing, I think it's more for an ice cream shop, but I like the idea of things you can mix in drinks. Because they cater to kind of a younger clientele, there's teenagers, small children, young adults, like they're gonna want to have fancy fruity drinks. Not that you can't be an adult and enjoy a fancy fruity drink. I am what is considered an adult, and fruity drinks are in business. That said, I'm sure that my transcriber is not able to even remotely pick up that word, but we'll see. I usually don't have time to edit the subtitles, so I use a transcriber, which is really making me aware of enunciation, but I'm still really bad at it. So if I could afford it, I would definitely hire somebody to do the subtitles. I cannot. So this is the best I can kind of do, and I try to put time into it when I can, but again, like, I don't always have the time. At least I have them. They're better than YouTube's. I don't know. I feel bad about it sometimes, because I want my videos to be accessible to everybody, not just those who can hear, and I guess see too, because subtitles would, I don't know how that works. But yeah, I do wish it was a little bit easier. It doesn't help that I have a lisp, as you can tell. So occasionally, Google gets confused. But yeah, we're just kind of setting it up. I wanted like a boba drink or something for whoever is working at this part. And then I added this little tray to the employee area. It's cute. I wanted to use it. I knew I couldn't use it here, and I was like, you know what? No. Employee area. I wanted to put more desserts here, in all honesty, and I like the idea that there's a variety. It's whatever the bakery delivers, so it's not just donuts. Sometimes they go through a cupcake phase or whatever, and then they do coffee and non-caffeinated beverages too. And I think it looks okay. Like, is it ideally what I wanted? No, but it's pretty dang close. with the space I had, it just was really limiting, and I didn't want to steal space from anywhere else, so that was that. So I deleted a lot of the bakery items. They just weren't necessary. Anything that was in a cup that didn't really match, I also removed. And I had one donut, so I was like, all right, well, I'm going to save that for outside. And then it was time to figure out what of the things that I saved would be staying. So there was like some cookies, things like that. Yeah, I really like this. I guess in real life news, I'm finally scheduled my puppy to sign up just for like basic puppy training classes, more for the socialization aspect, because I want to make sure that he's properly socialized, and the best way I can think to do that is to go in a puppy training class where there's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of sound, a lot of other baby animals. It's a controlled environment. I just think that that's going to be a really good place for him to learn about other dogs and sounds and noises and not be startled by them. Because my poor Judy dog did not get that start in life, and as a result she's anxious a lot. And we've done quite a lot of work with her. I don't even want to say how much we've spent on training, but there's always going to be a limitation there, so I've done my best. But I don't want the puppy to have those same limitations. I love that little sugar dish, by the way. It's so cute. It's so cute. I also didn't realize this counter naturally cuts through the wall, so I had to fix it. Just trying to place the drink for the barista who's going to be working here, and oh, apparently this is not where I fix it. I do fix it, but not here. Gotta have a little trash can. Here's where I figured it out. Yeah, I wanted a menu board, I knew that, but I was like, where am I gonna put the dang thing? Where I actually end up putting the menu board is on that little set piece that's wood with the mesh on top. I put it on the outside of it, I believe. And yeah, I wanted to put some cleaning tools just to make sure, you know, you're gonna have to keep the place clean, keep it tidy. So I wanted there to be a broom and a dustpan. Definitely think that this is a teen type of job. Here's where I discover, oh, you clip. Which I just realized I did not fix that other tray with the cookies and stuff on it. Dang it, oh well. I also wanted a really good rug. Something soft to stand on, because you don't want to be standing on your feet all day in something gross. The patio was actually harder for me, not to decorate the tables, but I didn't really have a good light option to replace the Maxis ones, and I didn't like the black. So I might look into downloading something before I work on the actual exterior of the building, because they do have those up at the front. And I like the concept, I just don't like the actual item. Which, I get, the person was being CC free, so like, the person who made this couldn't use CC, but I can. And yeah, we're pretty much done. I'm just gonna decorate some tables. I think that I add a computer somewhere. I don't know, I think it looks really cute. So let me know what you guys think, how you're enjoying these Therein Bookstore builds. I do plan on doing more Pleasant View builds once this is finished. I don't know if I'm gonna go like roller skating rink next or what. It kind of depends on what strikes my fancy, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Here you can see that laptop, and I will see you in the next one.